'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to the objects below, when what to my wandering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle and mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving up a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all good night." I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I wanted to share something that's really the epitome of Christmas time for me. You know, that's my childhood right there. You know, staying up late with mom and dad, listening to somebody read that poem to us. It brings back memories. And I think that's what this time of year is about. Like, you can create one memory of Christmas and you'll remember that forever. And, you know, whether it's waking up, you know, oh my God, Santa came, how many gifts did he give us, right? Or just spending time with family. And to be honest, I think that's the best part of the year. It's not the presents. Presents are cool. Everybody likes getting presents. You know, everybody wants their new video games and stuff. But for me, it's seeing all of your family members together at this one time of year. It brings everybody close. And when you don't see all of your family members a lot, it's definitely really enjoyable to see them all together, eating tons of food that you say you'll never eat again, right? Everybody eats so much food, they're full, loosening up the belts, you know? And they say, I'll never eat again. I can't, there's too much food. And of course you eat again the next day of all the leftovers. But I don't know, Christmas time is, for me, the best time of year. I love it. I love the winter. People do not like the winter, and I don't understand why they don't like it. Because it's cold, because there's snow. Like, I don't want to shovel. That shouldn't be an excuse not to like winter. I love the winter because just the scenery. It's beautiful out. In the summer, sure, okay, it's warm, whatever. But you get all like it's all humid and you get sticky and you're sweating all the time. In the winter, you're snuggled up with hot cocoa and by the fireplace if you have one. I don't have one. That's why it was always funny when I was a kid. Like, where the hell did Santa get all the presents in? Like, I don't have a chimney. Like, how did he get in the house? Did he just break in? It's classic. It's really great. I remember one time I was so like hell bent on making sure Santa came that I wrote him a letter, and next to the cookies and milk, I put out a letter that said, "Santa, please sign this letter if you stop by my house." And I woke up thinking, Santa's not gonna sign it. He's got to go to the different houses. He's got to go. He doesn't have enough time to do this. Matter of fact, he did sign that. He did sign the letter. And to this day, he obviously, somebody did. Because I'm not gonna lie, I tested my mom, tested my dad, my sister, everybody in the house, both hands. I'm like, who forged the signature? But none of them matched. So to this day, I don't know how they did it. My mom will never tell me. My dad will never tell me. But I still want to know. So it's those little things that make this time of year fun. Like the little, Santa Claus is coming to town. Everybody's getting together for the big feast of food, and the Beast. You guys remember the Grinch? The Grinch, that's probably one of my favorite Christmas movies. What is your guys' favorite Christmas movie? Because there's a bunch of them out there, but I don't know, something about the Grinch. I always love that story where it's the Dr. Seuss whole thing. Where it's like, sit down for the Who roast. Everybody's like Cindy Lou Who. I always love that. I thought that was so funny. And the best though, the best is the Christmas songs. And I'm not talking about the normal Christmas songs, the parody Christmas songs. Like Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, the Italian 12 Days of Christmas. And coming from an half Italian family, that's really funny. Four Cannolis. You guys may not even know what I'm talking about. But anyway, what is your favorite time of year? And if it's Christmas, if it's the winter time, why? Why do you guys like this time of year? I know, like I said, I know I love it. I love the winter. I love the scenery. Of course, this year it didn't snow in New York, unfortunately. But we're supposed to get snow later on. But it's always fun to have that winter Christmas, if you will. And what better map to do it on than a Ray, right? All the snow. God. See, this time of year you wake up, right? You wake up Christmas morning. Hey, isn't that the best feeling? Waking up on Christmas morning, seeing all the presents under the tree. You come out, it's snowing, hopefully, not always, but sometimes it's snowing. And it sets the mood, right? You're like, oh, presents. I know my mom always likes to make cinnamon buns in the morning. So when you wake up to the smell of cinnamon buns. It's amazing. This is honestly, this is the best time of year for me because I calm down, I'm completely chilled out, just super mellow. Just love this time of year. If you guys, tell me. I want you guys to tell me what you like about. Christmas time. Most people it's about the presents, right? Now, for me, the story of Christmas is the birth of baby Jesus, whatever. But a lot of people don't even recognize that anymore. And whether that's a bad or a good thing, it's all about spending time with family, enjoying the time you have together. And I think that's really important. Again, it shouldn't be about the gifts. I don't think that's what makes it. It's family. It's seeing people you normally don't see on a regular basis. So, I don't know. I love this time of year, and can't stress that enough. It's a lot of fun seeing your family. Getting presents is always good stuff. But so yeah, I want you guys to tell me what you guys love about Christmas time, any time of the year. But if it's Christmas time, let me know. Like the Christmas songs, the eggnog, the fruitcake that tastes like crap. I never actually had fruitcake, but either way, I digress. So this was a 16-1 on array, 16-1 on array. And if you don't want to hear me ramble about how much I love Christmas time, you could have just muted the audio. But oh well, you're here, aren't you? So I hope you enjoyed this. And I know I wanted to get this commentary out before it's the end of the year. I haven't been uploading lately, but I think I'm back in action. I'm back in action, guys. I'm gonna be posting more Black Ops. I'm feeling it again. I'm enjoying the game. That's important. I'm gonna be back posting videos. And again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Should see you before the new year. If not, Happy New Year too. That's it, guys. Deuces.